A series finale refers to the last installment of an episodic entertainment series, most often the final episode of a television series. It may also refer to a final theatrical sequel, the last part of a television mini-series, the last installment of a literary series, or any final episode. Origins in television. Most early television series consisted of standalone episodes rather than continuing story arcs, so there was little reason to provide closure at the end of their runs. Early series that had special finale episodes include Howdy Doody in September 1960, Leave It to Beaver in June 1963, and in early 1964, Route 66. Considered to be the series finale that invented the modern-day series finale, the 1967 final episode of The Fugitive, The Judgment, Part 2, attracted a 72% audience share when broadcast. This remained the highest viewership percentage in American television history until the finale of the TV miniseries Roots and later the Who Shot J.R. episode of Dallas. Notable television series finales. Most watched series finales. The most watched series finale in television history remains the 1983 finale of the CBS war medical dramedy MASH, titled Goodbye, Farewell and Amen. Viewed by 105.9 million viewers and drawing 77% of those watching televisions at the time, the finale of MASH held the record for most watched telecast of all time for decades until 2010's Super Bowl XLIV edged it out with 106 million viewers, which coincidentally also aired on CBS. The second most watched series finale in television history is the 1993 finale of the witty, character-based NBC comedy Cheers, titled One for the Road. One for the Road was watched by between 93.5 million and 80.4 million viewers while drawing 64% of TVs turned on at the time. To date, One for the Road remains the most watched series finale following the rise of cable television, and in terms of sheer viewership numbers for non-sports programming, sits second only to the aforementioned finale of MASH, with only slightly fewer viewers than the series finale of Cheers as the finale of its one-time follow-up on NBC's must-see TV Thursday night lineup, the absurdist NBC comedy Seinfeld. The third most watched series finale in television history, Seinfeld, a Euro's controversial 1998 episode. The finale was watched by 76.3 million people, drawing 67% of all televisions turned on at the time, as the New York Times put it, grazing Super Bowl country in terms of viewership. With the shift away from network television viewing toward cable television viewing that occurred during the decade between the finales of MASH and Cheers, and continued unabated until and beyond the finale of Seinfeld, it remains debatable which of these three event series finales accomplished the most impressive viewership numbers. A large gap in viewership numbers exists between the Super Bowl-sized audiences of the MASH, Cheers and Seinfeld finales, and the fourth and fifth most watched series finales in television history, respectively, those of the comedy Friends and the detective procedural Magnum P.I. The Friends finale's viewership numbers dwarf those of all finales since the start of the new millennium and seem particularly impressive in light of the increased media options since the 1990s event finales of Cheers and Seinfeld. Reception. No matter how critically lauded during their respective runs, relatively few popular television series finales end up pleasing critics and audiences universally and/or escaping controversy, with the finale of the comedies Seinfeld, How I Met Your Mother, 2.5 Men, and the mob drama The Sopranos being some of the better-known examples of this trend. For example, The Sopranos finale caused millions of viewers to temporarily believe they had lost cable service due to an abrupt blackout. Several iconic television series finales did, however, manage to produce episodes that lived up to critics' and audiences' expectations. For example, the twist endings that concluded both the Newhart and Saint Elsewhere finales, the mixture of comedy and resonance that wrapped up both the Mary Tyler Moore Show and Cheers, and the redemption story that completed the arc of The Fugitive. Several series finales have won awards for their excellence, including those of Star Trek, The Next Generation and Lost. Recent series finales receiving high praise include the Breaking Bad episode Felina, and earlier in the millennium, the 2005 series finale of 6 Feet Under, Everyone's Waiting, which TV Guide ranked number 22 on their list of TV's top 100 episodes of all time. Plot devices. Television series finales frequently feature fundamental deviations from the central plot line, such as the resolution of a central mystery or problem, the separation or return of a major character or an event signifying the end of an era, such as a change to primary setting for the series. Series finales will sometimes include clips or characters from the series past. Premature series finales. In some cases a TV series finale proves premature, as was the case with Here's Lucy, Charmed, Seventh Heaven, and Babylon 5, to name but a few. The medical comedy Scrubs aired its two-part finale episode billed simply as a finale in May 2009 as the show's renewal or cancellation had not been decided as of its airing, and so it was not known whether the episode would conclude just the season or the entire series. Scrubs would eventually be renewed for one additional season, which became a spin-off series titled Scrubs, Med School. The cartoon Futurama has had 4 designated series finales, due to the recurringly uncertain future of the series. The Devil's Hands are Idle Playthings, Into the Wild Green Yonder, Overclockwise, and Meanwhile have all been written to serve as a final episode for the show. The series finale of the Lucy Daisy Comedy Hour was unintentionally fitting. Stars Lucille Ball and Daisy Arnaz were about to divorce and end the show, a fact that the show's guest star for what would be the final program, Edie Adams, did not know when she chose the song she would sing on the program. Prophetically, the song was named That's All. The series also ended with Lucy and Ricky making up and kissing, while in reality Ball and Arnaz would not. The aforementioned Magnum, P.I. had a premature series finale, as well. At the end of the 7th season, protagonist Thomas Magnum was to be killed off, which was intended to end the series. The final episode of the season, Limbo, after seeing Magnum wander around as a ghost for nearly the entire runtime, closes with him appearing to walk off into heaven. However, following outcry from fans, who demanded a more satisfactory conclusion, an 8th, final season was produced, to bring Magnum back to life, and to round the series off. A number of other episodes also make reference to supernatural occurrences and the seeming existence of ghosts. The Showtime series, Californication, was designed from start to make any season finale work as a series finale, in case of early cancelling the show. It is seen most primarily at the end of the 1st and 4th season. Finales launching spin-offs. Series finales are sometimes used as a platform to launch spin-off series. 2 well-known examples include The Andy Griffith Show a series finale, which launched the spin-off Mayberry RFD, and The Practices series finale, and much of its final season, was used as a launching pad for Boston Legal, starring James Spader and William Shatner. Three's Company launched the spin-offs The Ropers and Three's A Crowd. Some planned spin-offs that influenced series finales, however, never materialized, as in the case of the proposed Laverne and Shirley spin-off for Carmine that never came into fruition, or the Star Trek, the original series episode Assignment, Earth, which was intended as a backdoor pilot for a TV series of the same name which did not materialize. See also, season premiere, season finale, most watched U.S. series finales, series premiere. References